made it to Mindelo, and it was a very welcome arrival, although the marina wasn't a particularly calm place to be. But we managed to have some rest and enjoy ourselves a little bit, fix all the problems, and get ready to go.
We're in Mindelo, and there are very colourful buildings. They're very nice.
They are pretty.
There's a bright blue one over there, just
yeah.
alone in the distance.
Oh yeah, right up on the hillside. Yeah.
And they have a castle.
They have
With
a
a rainbow
kind of a castle. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
And the town lights up at night.
So what do we think of Mindelo, Rose?
Well, Dad absolutely hates the marina because it's very, very rocky. I love it. It's more fun.
Well, that's good.
And there's a nice mountain over there with a castle on top that you can hardly even see. And they tried to disguise it, but I know a wizard lives in there.
This marina is interesting to walk along. Everything's moving. Boats, the bridges, pontoons. Nothing is secured properly to the seabed. And there is a 34-knot wind blowing, which is making everything move a lot. These cleats have been ripping out of the deck here. Yeah, it's bad. However, it's better than being out there in 4.5 metre high seas. So we're very glad to be here.
We're doing the Mindelo walking straight line now.
Go. No, it's not going so well. You're really not managing it very well. Oh. Go faster. Okay, and here's Alfie trying to get back on the boat. Okay. So this is Mindelo Marina. Probably one of the windiest and least stable marinas I've ever been in. You can see the masts of the yachts over here rocking around, and this isn't even the windiest condition that we've got here. So here we are, this is in Cape Verde, and this is the route that we're being recommended here to take south of Cape Verde and to travel across, staying pretty much with the trade winds all the way, avoiding the little wind holes along the way, all the way across to St Lucia. Can't get weather forecast more than 10 days, but anyway, that's the plan. Because we come into a new port and not arrived in St Lucia as we originally planned, we had to get new COVID tests so that we'd be allowed in. So we jumped in a taxi and headed off to get tested. I'm just watching. So who's this, guys? Meowser.
That's what we called it.
Oh, okay. It's the hotel cat. Came to a hotel to stay for a night where the boat isn't rocking. Well, the hotel isn't rocking. Nice little spot. It's got a pool down there. Just about to see it. And a little roof terrace. We are leaving Mindelo. Bye bye Mindelo. It's a bit sporting out there actually. We've left Cape Verde and it was pretty rough as we came between the two islands, but we're now settling into downwind sailing. These nice rolling waves behind us. We're listening to an audio book.
Yes,
We're going to have some dinner.
Paused.
Yeah, which I've just paused. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Rosie's falling asleep.
I'm slowly dying, not falling asleep. This is what happens when you're in the middle of the ocean.
Okay, all right. So there we go. Situation is ongoing. Sunset, day 14. We just left Cape Verde, sailing into the sunset with our twin head sails. Gradually improving seas. We won't last as long as just answering some emails.
Yeah, I'm answering emails, which is lovely to have a nice evening from America. Telling her what our plan is in terms of getting back, as we don't really have a plan and we're just going to look at all the options.
Yeah.
And here's we're shooting along at over just about 6 knots. The wind speed has been pretty consistently about 26, 27. The odd gust 1 up to 35. I've got a call at about 250.
Going well so far then. It's a little bit rolly.
This is the morning of the second day of our second leg of the Atlantic from Cape Verde to St Lucia. So yes, it's a little tiny bit rocky, but it's nothing like we had sort of 4 or 5 days ago. It's actually been a very pleasant night. I've just got up to do the sunrise watch, and Chris has just gone back for a little bit more sleep. It's been fairly smooth. Kids are quite happy as well. We're about 80 nautical miles out of Cape Verde now, so really good progress, and we've just got a tiny little bit of our head sails up, which is still giving us sort of 6 knots, so we're pretty chuffed, and we're hoping that the next 2 weeks is going to be similar to this.
ARC day, well 15 if you count them from the beginning of the race. We are 2 days out of Cape Verde, 1900 miles, 1990 miles to go roughly. So still feels like a long way to get.
I saw you guys.
Right, we're trucking along. Not going bad. Seas aren't quite so huge. What do you think, Kerry?
It's been alright. First 24 hours was pretty good. All on the next how many 24 hours we have?
Yeah, hopefully not too many. The tablet is our main contact with home via the Iridium Go.
I am checking the emails. Hopefully we don't have COVID.
End of day 15, and we've got 1,909 nautical miles to go. Dawn on the 6th of December. We're soon settled back into a routine of being on the boat at sea. This is ARC day 16, whereas now if you're playing a game Rose made, effectively.
I call it dead from the side.
We made this little table from a fender stem and a piece of wood.
1-1. I get 2 tooths. There's 2 here? There's 2. 1 here. Oh, 2 tooths. There's 2 tooths. And there's 1 there.
So it's ARC day 16, and today we've been, well, knocked around a bit by the waves, but we've made good progress. Looks like this is pretty much the way it's going to be. It's not super comfortable, but we're managing it. Kerry's cooked meatballs and pasta fatigue was lovely. We're getting in the swing of things now, I think, a little bit. It's hard though. End of the day, sunset. Kerry's washing up, which is definitely beyond the call of duty given that she cooked as well. Had to make a repair to our tiller pilot assembly. My dad will be proud of us using his G-clamp to hold it together, and it seems to be working. The screws are pulling out of the wood, which is rather annoying.
This is day 17 since we left Las Palmas, and day 3 since we left Mandela.
Yep.
And we are playing Happy Families.
Crew toilets are holding up. Day 17 of the ARC, 3 days out to Cape Verde, and this one's still full of stuff. In fact, I think we're a bit frightened of climbing up there to get it out.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'll go and stand
No,
up.
no, Alfie, it's alright. We don't need to prove it.
So we're just past our 72-hour mark.
Yeah. It's actually the 17th day of the ARC, but the 3rd day since we left Cape Verde. Yeah.
Started out, we've just had shepherd's pie from a tin of Marks and Spencer's beef with a tin of baked beans and smashed potato and grated cheese.
And sea state's not terrible at the moment. It's looking at getting a bit bigger in the next couple of days, but at the moment it's quite nice. So, you know, not exactly plain sailing. It's okay kind of sailing.
I'm pretty pleased with our progress. What have we done?
We've done 386 miles since Cape Verde. We've got 1,710 to go.
We're going to have a little halfway party when we get to 1,000. Break out some balloons and some chocolates and
Fancy dress.
yeah, maybe have some tunes on and enjoy ourselves for a little bit with it. But yeah, we're pretty chuffed. We seem to be alright just now.
We do. So far we've had a few flying fish, but no other wildlife has come to visit us on this trip. Rose said she saw a whale.
will.
Yeah, they're all faster than us.
They are, but nobody's overtaken us yet, we think. But they will overtake us, even though we left before them. They will, but you know, better to be safe than steady.
Yeah. Bigger than us. Come on, cloud jumper, get back on course. Really heavy seas overnight. That was rolling around like a wild thing, but we weathered them and calmed down a bit this morning. We've got some good wind and we're going at between about 5 and 7 knots depending on which bit of the wave we're on. And it's not super sunny, but it's okay. Quite pleasant up here at the moment. I was hoping it might rain and I could wash my hair, but alas, it hasn't happened. We keep surfing down these 3-metre high waves. Every so often we rock up more than 7 knots this way. We're not quite faster than the waves. And just had a little adventure, which is that one of the hoses connected to the air damper in the water system came off. It's not one we've ever taken off or adjusted in any way, but it just came loose. It looks as though the Jubilee clip on it was just never tight enough. Squirted about half of number 1 side water tank into the build before we found him stopped the Kerry splitting, which is really well. But put the hose back on and it's fine. So fingers crossed, we'll just run the water maker for 3 or 4 hours tomorrow and it should be back to full. Day 19 and 3-metre seas. So just trying to hold up the camera and see if it gives you a sense of how big these waves are. They go like a boat when they come in. Occasionally they come in. A bit lumpy. The water maker uses these 5 micron particle filters. You can take them out and scrub them, or you can just drag them around the boat on a string. Simple like this. Works pretty well.
Hello, I have just made pizzas for tea!
Yum yum! Sunset. Quite nice one actually.
Kind of cloudy, a little bit muted. We've had pizzas for tea, followed by a small reappearance of Rosie's pizza due to being downstairs for too long.
Yeah, our 0 seasickness record has now been well and truly scorched.
Stugaron has been dispersed, so we're quite hopeful that it should not continue tonight.
Yeah.
And we're nearly at 1400 miles to go. We've got 17 miles, which I think will pass in my watch from 7 o'clock to 10 PM, and Chris will come and take over at 10.
Yeah.
And we should be at 1400 miles to go.
So that means we're a third of the way from Cape Verde to St Lucia. And in fact we're not far off halfway between Las Palmas in Gran Canaria where we first started and St Lucia. So we could simultaneously have a halfway and a third of the way party at the same time.
I've had some nice emails from our trailing buddy boats, the 4 that all stopped off in Cape Verde. So we've had a conversation with Z-Star and Ella Stockholm and Mayo. It's very nice to know they're all not so far away.
Yeah, it is nice. This email at sea thing is really weird because we're sitting here in a totally empty ocean. I mean, literally, you can look all the way around here and there is no ships, nothing at all. But we know, because of the email, that 30 miles ahead of us is a boat we know and 30 miles behind us is a boat we know. That's really comforting, actually. Yeah, that's good.
It's nice. And we're getting some fun emails from home as well.
Yeah. So here we are, third way there. Blue water sailing on our little Genoa Sunshine.
Cushions on separate levels. Now, Monica, are they